My name is Slay That Spire Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Bard. Woo! Alright, Ascension 9, so now we have Elite spawn more often, normally it's a deadlier, Elite to deadlier, boss to deadly, heal less after boss battle, starting to run damage, normal limits tougher, Elite to tougher, and the boss is tougher as well. Gonna be a good time. Choose a rare card to obtain, please. Ooh, okay. Well, I think I actually just take Wish here. So I can take Wish, then upgrade Wish, then use Wish as a replacement for basically any other card that I want. We should take it easy here on the first floor, though. Yeah, take it a little easy and breezy. Alright, how can I do so? So, I actually think I'm going to only go for one Elite this floor. I need some time to figure out what Wish does in my deck. Because I obviously have no deck archetype, so I'm not really being pushed in any particular direction yet. So let me find a card first. Well, Sift is just a card you take. It doesn't necessarily have an impact on your deck archetype. I'll remove a card from the deck. Let's get Spire out of there. So the reason I'm getting Spire out of there is just because I want to be able to take every single copy of Sift that I see. And Sift is the worst draw in this deck with Inspire. I mean, obviously Wish is the worst draw in this deck with Inspire, but we'll ignore that one for the moment. Because Wish is eventually going to get out of this deck. Alright, happy to defend. And heck, happy to do it again. I'll strike, then Sift, so I have a higher chance of drawing a strike. And Discordant Voice, do I do it? I'm going to take Thunderwave. I'm going to try and make a Discordant Voice deck. I don't think it's a thing. I'll try it, though. Far be it from me to ignore the possibility that's a very real thing. Go down. Medium. Ooh, that's really good. All right, got to make sure that I get my Wish out this fight. Eight-4 time, though. I could just take 8-4 time. Do I really want to do this to me? Alright, fine. Discordant Voice. No on the cutting words. In fact, no on all of those. Thank you. So, Thunderclap is... Thunderwave, rather, is the most important card that I can get. Because it triggers Discordant Voice multiple times over. Everyone's already weakened in AoE, so I can go for the attack up. How many Discordant Voices do I think I have to stack before I actually deal significant damage? It's 2 extra. It's 2 extra. Most... Like, Thunderwave is the best concentration of attacks and debuffs. It's still kind of just like strength up. Dude's pretty good here, though. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Happy to. We'll also upgrade the Doot. Sift is going to be a problem in the same deck as the Doot, though. Okay, striking the defend. Neat. Discordant double defend. I'll also take my defense up. Thunderwave, and then I'll take my attack up, go for a riposte. I could Doot here for defense. Enemy's already weakened. Yeah, I'll do it for defense. So we go with that. And then I'll cue a debuff. So it's only a small block that I even need this turn. This gives me the ability to weaken next turn if it's required. The enemy's not attacking. That's fine. So that means I'll cue attack, attack. Go for damage medium. Kill him. Aphasia's quite good here as well. Decent lockdown as well as decent damage. Alright, if I take that, I'm going over rather than to the elite. Alright, Conductor's Baton. Your note queue can hold 2 additional notes. In this position? Beatings will continue until the music improves. Beatings will continue until the music improves. Beatings will continue until the music improves. Oh. It's a baton, not a baton. God damn it. I think I go Conductors and Aphasia here. Yeah. Buy some. Already have. Even with both those Aphasias, we might not put the enemy down early enough to prevent ourselves from taking damage here, so I have to rest, unfortunately. Alright, never mind. It does look like I'll probably put the enemy on the ground in time. Ooh, 2 Aphasias. I really want to use those Aphasias as well. I mean, it's 8 damage to the enemy. Enough. Or is it? It is. Q attack, Q attack. Damage medium puts the enemy on the floor. So I get all my Aphasias off real early there. Defend, defend, Thunderwave. Gotta keep the enemy weakened. You just gotta. I'm gonna go buff buff. Just to hit a large Inspire, so I can go for a single defend and then strike him. Get that damage going on. Yeah, this is where the enemy stops intimidating me at all. I guess I could weaken the enemy again. Don't need to do it right now, though, because I'm not queuing anything extra. Let's go for that. Then Q debuff, buff. Go for riposte, and now I have a damage large. 18 in AoE, puts the enemy back on the ground. Alright, what doot do I want to doot here? I'm definitely dooting a doot. That's uncontested. So what doot I do? I mean, I might do the Divine Protection doot. It seems like a pretty good doot right now, especially because it'll just keep me safe constantly. Defend, defend, Thunderwave. That also leaves us with the ability to weaken the enemy next turn as well. Didn't need to be done at that time, but yeah, it's fine if it is. And pop out another damage medium there as well. I don't know, like, yeah, the fight has gone long enough that I'm definitely getting value out of Discordant Voice, but like, large value? I don't know about that one. Let's go for a strike and then double doot the buff to get a large Inspire, put the enemy down on the ground. And now I've still got a large Inspiration for the next turn. Could just use it to defend. And likely will. Alright. Oh, those were the only 2 things that didn't work. Of course. That's fine. Enemy's dead, and we get That wish could just be another discordant voice. Shifting also gets us 2 attacks. That's really good in the opening hand due to the vulnerability of our enemies. It's also really good with Sift in the deck. Ooh, okay. Well, extra energy is obviously on offer, but that's a backtick. Upon pickup, choose any non-boss, non-event relic to obtain. What works best here? There's almost always going to be a better option in Hubris's backtick than available anywhere else. Almost always, mind. Not always, almost always. All right, I'll take it. Now, let's have a good old think about this one. Okay. What does my deck do? It doots, right? So... how valuable is a doot? Whenever an enemy dies, transfer any weak or vulnerable... that's a random enemy. No, not that good. Obviously, Xylophone upon pickup, choose a 1 or a 0 or 1 cost card. The effect now is... it costs X, applying its effect X times when played. Applying its effects X times when played. What's this shell? Every 5th melody performs pawn twice. It's quite good. Every 5th... no, don't care about that. The thing that I'm looking at most right now is the Xylophone, right? Xylophone and duct tape are the 2 things that lend themselves most to breaking things when you're playing with Hubris mod installed. I've found, at the very least. Okay. How, though? How? Okay, so I can get Thunderclap to cue the, like, infinite notes. Is that good? That's just 6 extra damage per Thunderclap. If I do it multiple times, I guess. I can play it for 0 at the end of my turn as well, if it's X cost, right? And then still cue the notes and get 6 damage for free. That actually seems like the least impactful thing I can do. The most impactful thing I can do is probably... that's nasty. Can we do it? Alright, let's see. Xylophone, yeah, we can. Xylophone Discordant Voices. So my goal here is to find a turn where I can play Discordant Voices for 3, and then... and then maybe it'll be good enough? Even then, I still think it's a maybe, though. Cool. Oh, look at him try. Isn't it cute? Big defend aphasia. All right, so that's Discordant Voice. And let's cue some attacks, I guess. Six damage to a random enemy. Whenever I cue one of them. It's 18 additional damage to a random enemy summoned when I do some other effects. I guess? I'm still trying to get a handle on exactly how impactful this is. Because I still feel like it's probably not that impactful. Obviously, when you play Thunderwave, obviously it's impactful. Vicious Mockery is great here. Take a regen potion as well. Yes. Rounding a corner, you spot a hooded figure reading from a strange book and mumbling to himself. Yes, heart, remove, I see. As you approach, he looks up. Hey Hello! Care to help me with an experiment? Excuse me, I'm destroying my voice doing that. One sec, let me take a drink of water. So does the person doing the experimentation. And so they speak thusly.
You will? Oh, good. Just lie down on this table here and we'll get started.
As you lie down on the table, the figure pulls out a strange dagger and opens his book. The book cover seems to be made of skin.
Alright, first we must remove the heart.
Ah! Your screams fill the chamber as the figure plunges the knife into your chest. Slowly, you watch as he removes your heart from your chest. To thump, to thump, to thump. Now wait here while I complete the ritual. Lying on the table, your life fading, your question if this is where you die.
There we go, all done.
The figure returns to your side with a bottle containing a heart. To thump, to thump.
Look at this. It's your heart and it's still beating. Fascinating, isn't it? My experiment is over. Here you go.
He hands you the heart, sits down, and continues to read his book. Bottled hearts. Upon pickup, the relic gains charges equal to half of your max HP, and your max HP is reduced to 1. Start each combat with temporary HP equal to the relic's charges. Any changes made to max HP affect this instead. If you have Necronomicon, you gain 10 additional charges. Temporary HP is obviously a mechanic that works very well with this character, so now there are a couple of cards that if I see them, they're insta-picks. The aphasias both need to be upgraded though. Sift can only I mean, it can not disappoint me if it gets the Discordant Voices, but even then, I don't really want to play it, do I? Alright, I'll just full defend. Alright, so Vicious Mockery. And then if I do a buff and then an attack, I can go for damage large and AoE. I'll strike the backline, double defends, and now I can stop defending. The enemies will never put me on the ground. Discordant Voices is going to be way too slow here. I'll queue it for nothing. Can I kill this enemy? No? What if I make him vulnerable? 9, 9, 8, 17. Enemy, no. Don't really want my money back that badly. I think that one's also a no. Alright. Goodbye. Vicious Mockery again. Take an extra copy. The Sifts in our deck are now getting way worse. But the Vicious Mockeries are also really good for allowing us to actually benefit. And the fact that we have only 3 energy because we didn't take an energy relic at the end of the first floor kinda evens it out a little bit. Attack up. That's right. Aphasia as well. Re-weaken also. Keep the enemy down as I can. It's the best thing I can do that turn. The rest of it was pretty garbage. Sure. Shifting for an attack and a defense. Cue my own defend after it. Woohoo! Good sift. Give the enemy vulnerability and then bop him a couple times as well. Looks like we're gonna get out of this one pretty clean. Goodbye, Snecko, and hello, Accelerando. It feels essential, don't it? I don't know what this deck does. I really don't. I'm taking Accelerando, but I'm confused. Shifting obviously needs the upgrade most out of everything else here. I don't really want to fight the upgraded elite here if I can avoid it. And I can. I'm going to. Thought I was actually going to bail out of that, but no. I'm going to bail out of bailing out of it. Go an extra level down. Alright. Okay, if I sifting first for like attack and then defense, I can actually do damage small, it's fine. So I do attack and then I do defense and then I go debuff attack so that I can deal damage in the AoE, kill the back line, and mostly defend myself against the incoming damage from the Shell Parasite. Neat. Pretty good setup there. Enemy desperately does need to be weakened this time, though. Also going to weaken him for a little longer. Vulnerability should be applied next turn. Just because it'll wear off before I have any effect with it. Okay, big Discordant Voice. Apply block to myself. Apply vulnerability to the enemy. Accelerando. Re-weaken the enemy, deal a little bit of damage there. Neat. Could have been a lot worse. One energy short to play the shifting. That's a problem. Yep. Incoming damage is rough, but I'm hoping there's a good butt. Alright. Damage medium, we got it through. Whew. None of those. Yeah, that elite almost certainly would have killed me. There it is. It's exactly why I want to go shop. It's exactly what I was looking. It's yes. Good. Good. I'm going to drop the regen potion because it's actually complete garbage for us and take a block potion here just in case. Mercury Glass at the start of the turn. Deal 3 damage to all enemies. Happily. Can I sift into a draw? Yeah, I can draw. Debuff buff. Go for the draw. Vicious Mockery of Phasia seems correct this turn, actually. Just for the better overall effect. Big Discordant Voice there as well. I was really hoping I'd have this whole Finger of Death thing going on. Yeah, the Finger of Death does a lot of damage here, I'll say that. Definitely has that going for it. Alright, we'll just take that target out now. Go for another Phasia. Go for another Weaken as well. And I'll do 2 attacks. Go damage medium. Just throw out a defend as well. Lot of dazes on our deck at this point. I'm very hopeful I don't draw too many of them. Sifting's a little bit of a problem here. Alright. Good kill. Smoke Bomb, hopefully not necessary. Prismatic Ray is actually really, really good in terms of allowing us to suddenly get a large effect out of the Discordant Voice. But Finger of Death should basically be our strat from now on out. I kind of want to go for an elite now. Finger of Death has really, really got me going. Look at it. It's so good. Another pre-upgraded Thunder Wave. Ooh, okay. My gosh. I think I Prismatic Spray. Yeah. Then Accelerando. Kill you. And you. Damage medium across the board, and I've set myself up for another strength. Lovely. Makes the rest of the fight much more simple, it finds. Okay. Thunder Wave, take the attack up that's available at the end of that, then doot my way into some more AoE damage, throw out a riposte, and get another attack up. We're queuing up these melodies quite well. I'm actually a little bit proud, to be entirely honest. Beautiful. All right, so we definitely need to... Ooh, Bottled Rain. Upon pick up, choose a card. This card will always retain. Prismatic Spray. Retain it for the right turn. Shifting, so that I have big block on the turn that I need it. Shifting. Don't think I need any of those ones, though. It's Prismatic Spray. Oh. Thank heck that we have Dervish. Otherwise, that whole turn was just going to be completely forfeit. It'd be forfeit 9 in particular. Let's cue the attack up. Then start queuing up damage small in AoE, which was dumb. It was dumb and bad and wrong and not how I was supposed to do that. Damn it. Thankfully, I'm still fully defended. So I can wait for the next turn to redeem myself. Oh yes, the thing I was trying to do the whole time. Beautiful. I can't take another Discordant Voice. This deck is not a Discordant Voice deck anymore. It's a deck that has the Finger of Death and has, you know, temp HP from Bottled Heart. It's not really anything else anymore. And I'm fine with that. You can't always just force the game to do what you want to do. Sometimes you gotta go, all right, game, take me along for a ride. Let's see what you want to do. And that's where you learn a hell of a lot of things. That's where some of the most interesting things happen, on the runs where the game tells you what to do, takes you by the hand and leads. I really just want to drop a giant Prismatic Spray here. Stop giving me grand finale, damn it! Ooh. It's always so awful. I mean, it has worked for me once when I go, oh, that was a really bad one. Has worked for me once as a result of being pulled out. There's Finger of Death, but it's no longer good. Let's make the enemy vulnerable with a block debuff. Hit that vulnerability. Drop this, defend, get the block medium. Throw a riposte, and Finger of Death. Nice. Still get pretty close to the kill. And finish it off with the unload. Wing boots. You may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times. That's a pre-upgraded Discordant voice. Alright, we'll take it. We're pivoting back in the other direction. Finger of Death needs to be upgraded. It's the most important upgrade here. Especially if I get it next turn. For that same reason, I may not want to play Accelerando here. I could take the attack up, but I could also just weaken everyone next turn. I think I may just weaken everyone. Yeah, right. Let's go for another attack up. And go for the weaken and finish it off with a defend. Have that back, please. Actually need it. And there were a couple good results left in the deck. It was worth trying. Do I just go for a big Discordant voicer? No. It should have been block first. Damn it, Ryan. We'll play out that Discordant voice, just get rid of it. Prismatic spray? Don't really care about having that back. Alright. Thunderwave first. I'll take the block that's already queued there. Then we doot for 2 attacks. Give me a damage medium. Then I can Finger of Death to actually kill the backline as well. Suspect that's the right play as well. So right, another defend, and I'm going to burn that Prismatic Spray. I'm probably not going to have time to play it from now on out. Speaking of not having time, I don't think I have time to win. I think I've lost already. Let's get some vulnerability on the enemy. So that's a block debuff. Throw that out. Defend before I Vicious Mockery, strike, Finger of Death. Damage medium. Enemy's about to give me the old what for. And I am not a defensive deck. Enemy's already weakened. Yeah, I can defend for a maximum of 20, 23, 20, 33, 34. Yeah, 34 is the best defense that I can summon this turn. Especially because I have no buffs queued. Right? I would need to defend queued before a buff so that I can actually get something done here. Maybe I should have thought about that last turn. I suspect I should have thought about that last turn. Is there anything else that I'm capable of doing at this point? Draw? No, don't have a buff. Can I inspire? No, don't have any buffs. So I'm limited to vulnerability, weakness, and damage small and medium. We lose. Yeah, this is largely directly a result of the fact that I wanted to go hyper aggressive with this kind of deck, and I definitely put it in, you know, too many different directions, frankly. Like, I tried to make it a Sif deck with some high-cost cards and some low-cost cards, but then I didn't have any extra energy to really cast with them. I tried to make it a temporary HP deck, which that honestly would have worked. I just would have stuck with the Finger of Death and defended. But because it was a deck that was already really aggressive, I was losing my temporary HP, and that was also the only way that I really dealt damage. The Discordant Voice, it's not a thing. It's just not a thing. Maybe it's supplementary to another thing, but putting damage on damage is a hat on hat. It's not necessary. Prismatic Spray was, I actually think, a good pickup. Accelerando probably wasn't. Dude was good. 2 Aphasias was too much. It wouldn't have been too much if I got extra energy after the first relic. That would have been good. Sifting. Well, shifting is really good. Shifting is just really good by base. I think you just take it. The fact that you can split it in different directions and that it cues 2 different notes is just really powerful. Yeah, I diluted the value of the deck by trying to go in 2 different directions, and I made myself bad at all of them. Ah, well. It happens. It happens. There we go. Got me the Spire. Hell yeah. There was no ordering that turn that was going to save me. So we've been desecrated. That's fine. You know what? The Hollow Soul would actually work really, really well with a build that has the Bottled Heart. That actually makes a lot of sense. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.